Alright everyone, welcome back. Merry Christmas everyone. This is actually being filmed on Christmas Eve. So we're being at a thrift store here on Christmas Eve. Can you believe that? But welcome back. I had to do some shopping. Figure I'd take you guys along with me. Unfortunately, I have to put this back because although I thought it was a decent sweatshirt for myself and I need sweatshirts, I'm replacing all the ones that have stains in, and this one has stains in it. So this one has to go back. But welcome back everyone. It is a thrift store day. Oh, there you go. Always make sure to check the print. Sometimes you'll find this stuff with autographs. It'd be nice to have a nice Dale Earnhardt Jr. autograph item here. Let's find some treasure here at the thrift store. There you go. There's some nice art on plywood. Stones. Let's make it a good one. Let's find some treasure. Let's do it. Check out this piece of artwork. Thought this was great. What I got over there? Oh, velvet. Nice. Why is it that all this velvet? Where? Yeah, it's velvet. Why is it always on the same exact frame? Every time it is. But check out this thing. I don't know if somebody made this. No, this is mass produced. I thought someone made this. I guess every state for what they're known for. Wyoming has the Old Faithful. That is crazy. For Yellowstone, Old Faithful, geysers. Wisconsin has cheese. Pennsylvania has the Liberty Bell. What does your state have? I feel like Florida's on cue. New York is on cue. Everything's pretty much on cue. I thought Wyoming, I'm surprised it has the... I mean, what else really would you have in Wyoming other than, I guess, arguably the best national park in the United States? South Carolina's a bear? Both of the Carolinas are bears? Huh. I thought someone painted it. That was neat. They are really stocked up with pots and pans. What maker we got? Oh, it's got no namer. It's all chipped up. Really stocked up on pots and pans. My friend Box Truck Guy said he got a really nice Pyrex bowl out of here one time a couple weeks ago. Thing kept it for his personal collection. This looks neat. No name on it. It's got that Danish look to it. I'm sure there's probably some sort of money in all these pots and pans. Like something there is worth $100 as opposed to the other ones where I can't even get $1 for them. There we got a cast iron piece right here. Let's see what we're working with. Lodge. I was going to say, usually when you find that textured look, this one has a very, very faint textured look. The textured look is no good. This one was a little bit better quality than most. Lodge, I think, is sold at Walmart. When you don't see the textured is when it's going to be an antique one. And no, they're really loaded up. Don't see any Pyrex bowls though. The other one I always look for is also mugs. If there's any of that glass mugs, painted glass style. 7 years ago, 8 years ago, I found a Pyrex mug at a thrift store, and the Pyrex mug, whatever it was like a promotional one. I think I got like $60 for it. Often you might find so it should be Fire King. That is Fire King. you'll find like a pattern, let's say, for Fire King or Pyrex. They're not really worth a ton of money. For Fire King, you always look for that green color. Jadeite. Those you can sell the individual mugs. These are not worth anything. This one actually has a chip in it. But yeah, the Pyrex bowls or Pyrex cups, mugs. Some of them are really hard, especially if they have like a printed pattern on it. Some of them are really hard to find. Like I said, I think I got $60 for that, and that was about 7 or 8 years ago. Never would have thought about it. You know, you find a mug at a thrift store and it's worth $60. It's pretty good. Is everyone out there gearing up for the 250th anniversary? Bicentennial. I wasn't around when everyone did the bicentennial celebration, but I'm sure there's probably a lot of people who are watching this who were around. You get another milestone here in America that you can enjoy. Is anyone stoked about it? Does everyone just not care at all? Who knows? It's coming up in a couple weeks, or maybe just a week. I believe just a week. 1981. Hasn't been out of the box. Crazy, ain't it? It's pretty close to bicentennial. It's that time of the year. Got a vintage shirt here. But yeah, it's time of the year where everything coming out t-shirt wise is going to be $1. Because everyone's wearing jackets. 1992. Corpus Christi. And the shirt probably cost a lot more than $1. Looks like it even has fold marks in it, like it was folded up into a box. Someone finally donated it. Why do I feel like ABC is bowling? Alright, had to pull out the old phone to see what the prices of stuff was. This thing, Arizona, has 11 watchers for just a sweatshirt. It's brand J America. Sounds familiar, like I've found them before. J America. This is only $4, so I think it's a no-brainer. But it's that reverse weave material that everyone loves. As someone who's kind of got into wearing some of this reverse weave stuff, the heavyweight sweatshirt, you can really tell a difference in quality. So I'm going to grab this because it's only $4, and it's about $20, $25 sweatshirt. Kutztown University. It's a state school here in Pennsylvania, but probably cost about $80, maybe even $100 at the bookstore. Clothes at bookstores are just crazy price, so we'll grab this. We'll make a little bit of money, at least make back the gas money for today's adventures. Do have to get to the grocery store, get some pancake mix. I really came here because I was looking for clothes for myself. I need hoodies. I need to get rid of my old hoodies. This orange one I'm wearing is just so... You can't wear it just a big bright orange hoodie when you're out and about. So I was trying to find some cooler colors and replace all the ones that have stains from Freon and all that are junk. Storage units. I'm not gonna wear this. Size medium, but this thing is down to my middle of my thigh. Maybe I'll wear it if I don't sell it, right? Of course, this sweatshirt's huge. Might have to get that. Stacker. What the heck is stacker? It's kind of like I got a ice cream look to it. Nah, this is massive. That's not gonna work. It's $8, which I mean, where are you gonna hoodie for $8? Yeah, no, that ain't gonna work. Man, that would be a cool sweatshirt to have. Not gonna work. Also, I don't like the material too much on that one. Let's see what kind of hats they got. Any gems? I'm not seeing any. What's this thing? Jackson's Honest Potato Chips. Alright. So seeing this hat, when I was in the vintage section, they had a Lehigh Valley Phantoms hockey jersey. This goes back a couple of years, and I bought it, and I was like, it's actually a really good jersey. I flipped it inside it, so it was like season issued set 1, so it was actually a game used jersey by the player. The guy never made it to the NHL though, so it wasn't like a hot player. Like, it wasn't really good player. But I ended up selling it for like $300 or $400. And as someone who collects hockey jerseys, kind of regret doing it. But then again, I don't need a $400 hockey jersey. But I will never find probably another game-worn Phantoms hockey jersey. Even on eBay right now, if you go on there, they're like $200, $300. So I sold that at Tide Point. But probably never find another one. But I found at this thrift store, so gems are still able to be found. Really hoping to get some hoodies today, but I don't think that's going to happen. There you go, University of Vermont. Alright, snow is melting. Made it home, took off my jacket. Kind of, I'd say, kind of depressing to think that it's such a beautiful day, and a week from now it's going to be like 7 degrees. Right now it says it's exactly 40 degrees Fahrenheit. 40 degrees is a great outdoor temperature where I think you can work up a sweat and then just take off your sweatshirt or whatever and just wear a t-shirt for, 30 minutes or an hour. But it's definitely great outdoor weather or just a hoodie. What I did want to do is actually go through at least one of these garbage bags. I know Renee did on one of her channel. I don't know if this is the one that has the shoes. One of them felt like they had shoes in it. This thing looks like a hard piece of plastic. So I didn't go through any of these bags on camera. But guess what? They gotta get gone through eventually because I'm not gonna keep this stuff forever. So let's knock out a bag here. What do you say, right? Do a little bit of our own treasure hunting at home. Should probably take down some of this stuff also. Serving 2005. Might be an eBay piece. Got a bunch of like fishing rods over here. Some of these are still in the tube. Probably, some Orvis. $300 ones. There's a fake license plate in there. Like they laminated a fake plate. I'm sure that's not legal. Interesting enough is like we don't really ever talk really much about the previous owners. I think the previous owner's in prison. At least the majority of the stuff in there, the person who got tracked, whatever, to that person, they're in prison. So, yeah, we'll leave it at that. I usually don't get involved a lot with the stuff in terms of a personal level, but, obviously some situations aren't as great as others. However, I don't really ever try to, have an emotional attachment to any of it. Open up this bag, see what's in here. And I'll just cut it open. Oh yeah, some sneakers. That's great. See what we're even working with. Riot Society. All right. Oh, those are some interesting sneakers. Look at those. Huh. Could have matched my sweatshirt that I would have bought. Flip-flops. Let's good thing I kind of had to go through this eventually. Another sneaker. Those are pretty dirty. Oh yeah, here we go. Well, good time to now check this stuff, put on eBay. Brand new jeans. Can't beat it. T-shirt, brand new. Swim trunks. This looks like it's all like mixture of used clothes, but some of this stuff is just... Is that going to be popular? A ShopRite snapback hat? Maybe somebody wants that. But yeah. Another pair of brand new jeans. I didn't know Wranglers were this cheap. Only $20 for a pair of jeans. Probably got them at Walmart, and they're probably even cheaper than that. So, 1997. Brand new, size 32, 32. Interesting. Yeah. No Big E Levi's. Right, I'll show off this jacket, and that'll probably be it. At least I think this is a jacket. Might be a motorcycle jacket. The rest in there are just Walmart clothes. Any of the used clothes, it has that very familiar, dirty storage unit. I was going to say thrift store storage unit smell. This is made by Hard Edge. Barely worn, if worn at all. Man, do we got to start stockpiling stuff up for the flea market season. We got a couple clothes out of that bag. That's actually, yeah. Getting kind of into it. The guy, from what I can tell, scammed a couple people. So he's now doing time for that. It's about as far as I can go with that story. This also I found in one of these boxes. It's a gorgeous cutting board. Just need to wipe it down. But look at that. Looks like walnut. Walnut mixed with some ash. Whatever that kind of wood is on the end. Very cool. So yeah, anyway, hopefully everyone had a great holiday. I know this video, I guess, is coming out, what, Friday? So the holiday is now over. Everyone's probably taking their stuff back to the store to return stuff. But yeah, hopefully everyone had a great holiday. Thanks for tuning in for another video. I know the rest of this week is kind of screwed up, Thursday, Friday, for me at least. And then Saturday is a little screwed up. It's supposed to snow, I think, probably like Friday to like Sunday. And then it's supposed to get really cold middle of next week. But yeah, we're almost to a new year. Been a great year. Hopefully everyone had a great holiday, great Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Probably gotta say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays all the way through January like 15th, I feel like. But anyway, thanks for tagging along. If you guys enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe down below. Stay tuned for the next treasure hunt. I still gotta find another sneaker in there. Got myself a pair of jeans. And yeah, thanks for tagging along. If you guys enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe down below. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.